Hey y'all, I'm just sitting here listening to the landscapes or whatever, and I got me some strawberry cheesecake ice cream. My husband had got this for me before we had left for our trip, and it's still good, so I'm gonna eat it. For my first meal today, I ate some enchiladas chicken enchiladas my daughter made before she went to work. Um, I don't think she was supposed to go to work, but I think she needs something to occupy her mind. With losing her grandma. Um, this is my thing, snacking. Even though I don't snack that much because I don't have much of a appetite, but just something. I was scrolling a little bit. I was watching some other videos, YouTubers, and it's just like going all over the place, like distraction, distraction, distraction. But it's like just something to try to keep your mind somewhere else, to keep from crying and feeling sad. And it's hard. Yesterday, I had got a text from my oldest brother, and he was just like, "How are you feeling?" And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm gonna call and check on you every day." And then, like, I was just like, because this is just not something that I'm used to within my family. Like I told you, I'm the emotional one. I can show it to everybody, and if I don't get it back, it's like I understand because I grew up like that. But to see it from, you know, it's like, wow. So I was like, me? And he was like, yeah. I said, okay. And so literally like 20 minutes ago, I got off the phone with him. He did call me, and he was like, "How are you feeling?" I was like, "Okay." My feet and that are still swollen, but he was like, "What are they doing about that?" I was like, "Nothing too much." I was like, "I told them. I was told to call a week after my last treatment to let them know if I ended up getting neuropathy, and I told them I did, and all they told me was, oh, try some painkillers." And I'm like, I'm not gonna take something really, really hard. Like, I'm not gonna take a painkiller that's meant for really bad pain. Like, I'm not in that much pain that I'm gonna take one of those type of pains. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So I kind of dealt with the pain, and then also like massaged my feet, just kept my fingers moving, um, kept my feet moving, back and forth or whatever. Walked, that's what I did, and it made it better slowly but surely, but it did. But it's just the fact that I kind of feel ignored. I was seeing stuff, videos of how nurses were saying that sometimes certain patients get categorized as whiny women. And it makes me kind of feel like, is that why they're not, seeing how I'm doing? Have they categorized me as a whiny woman? So, after this treatment, I feel like I'm going to go holistic and try to find some other help because I don't like feeling this way. And I want people to talk to me and let me know what's going on and give me options that are safer for me. So that's what I'm going to do. Tastes good. I can taste the cheesecake crust and the strawberry and the cream cheese is like very subtle. I had to get up and take a shower. Wash my head. I put water on it and I washed my face this morning, but I want to put some shampoo on here. I didn't know I had some up on my shelf. I thought my daughter had took it. So I'm going to do that in a little bit. I'm just trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do, y'all. I really don't. But I'll come back. I know I didn't yesterday, but you can see a little bit of what I was feeling with the last video. So I'll be back. Good morning, everyone. It is February 23rd, 8:45 in the morning. I'm on my way to my last, what is said to be my last chemo treatment. Gonna get breakfast and then go get it going. Came a long way. There's more to be done, I'm sure, but first things first. I'll be back. Hey, y'all. So, I've been home for a while from getting back from my treatment. Right now, the symptom is the nausea. Getting a little sensitive to the light. They gave me a regular full dose. The dose that I got when I first started. So I think this one is gonna maybe be a little hard. I had been stopped up for I don't know how long, so now it's softening and getting out of my body, of course, with the chemo. The only way I could do it myself is if I was drinking the green teas, and those are good and bad for you, or me. And I didn't want to do that while I was on the trip. So it's gonna clear out now, but I think I might end up having bad movements. drinking water. I just took a Claritin. I'm gonna make sure I put my alarms on so that I know to take my Claritin all week or for the 7 days that I'm supposed to. Oh boy, y'all. Oh my goodness. Glad this is the last one. At least I hope it is. Have an appointment Wednesday and Thursday, so we'll see what they're talking about. Today, after the appointment, I decided to get me some barbecue so I could eat that and at least be able to enjoy it while I have my taste buds, because I know in a couple of days I'm not going to. They're going to be gone again. And everything's going to taste disgusting. I got some pineapples in a can in there. I need to open up and put in the refrigerator, because that might be the only thing I might be able to stomach. I had my husband get some squash and some zucchini, so I'm gonna have to cut that up too. But this is all depending on like how this attacks my muscles and stuff, because I still can remember like my very first treatment. Like I could barely walk after a few days, and I already have like the neuropathy in my feet. It's subtle now, but I'm just waiting to see if maybe it might pick back up. I really hope it doesn't. The tingling in my fingernails is very, very subtle. So we'll see if that comes back. I hope it doesn't, but oh my gosh, y'all. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy too when the first treatment was bad and then the last one be bad too. Like, I got slightly emotional when I was sitting in the chair at the, what they call infusion. Because like I was listening to music and a couple of old songs on my playlist. They remind me of my mom when I used to help her. I'm getting there again. When I used to help her clean on the weekend in the living room, dust the tables. She would put the music on and be dancing in the living room. She opened the blinds or opened the curtains, and the sun would be nice and bright. Oh my gosh. It's like every time I close my eyes, I can see my beautiful mom. When I was on my way to my appointment, I had put a message in my chat with my sisters and brothers. I was letting them know, I'm on my way to my last treatment, And my one little brother was like, "You got this. Knock it out." And then my oldest sister was like, "Same." My other sister was like praying. My oldest brother. It's like, good morning, sunshine. All that. Oh my God. All of that is the type of love that I just love and like always wanted from my siblings. Oh my goodness. It's so awesome. So while I was in there, I was just, updating them, letting them know the dosage that I got and what was going on, all the medicines that I got, just to let them know. Because you always want to, let people know what's going on or whatever, what's being put in your body in case something happens. So I was letting them know. I was letting my husband know. And you're like, okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm just ready for this to all be over. I'm ready to be able to hear the words, there's no more in your body, it's gone. That's what I want to hear. I don't even want to have to get a surgery. Like, I want this chemo that has like been kicking my butt all this time to have just done what it's supposed to do. When I was waiting in the lobby to be called back, I'm walking up to the door, and the girl was like, oh, what's going on with you? Are you not feeling good? I said, well, I got neuropathy. She's like, oh. It kind of bothered me because I feel like I put in a message letting the nurse know that I had neuropathy, and this was like maybe a month ago. All it did was tell me, hey, try some pain reliever. And I'm like, I don't want to put another drop of poison in my body. I think I said this already. I can't remember. I'm sorry if I'm saying it again. But like, it just came off a little insensitive to me. And maybe she didn't know. But like, why are we not all on the same page? I get it that there are patients and patients and patients and patients, numbers of patients, but like, I don't know. And it's just stuff like that that makes me feel like, am I really in good hands? Something keeps telling me to go holistic from now on. I got ginger tea. I think I have turmeric. I have cucumber. I have the pineapple. I have ginger. I think I need to get honey. I have my blender to make smoothies. Thinking about getting a juicer. Like, I got me some ionized alkaline water bottles. I think I've went through 2 bottles out of, I think it's a 15 pack. My daughter had one. My husband probably had 1 or 2. My daughter probably had 2. It's a really big bottle, like 50 ounces. So I get through it maybe in 3 days if I'm committed. We got smaller regular bottles of, purified water that I've been drinking. But like the alkaline is supposed to be better for my system. Oh, y'all. Start good in the beginning, I swear, because once you're pushed to having to do the right thing, like, it's so hard. This is my message to you. You know you're supposed to be doing better, do better. Can't wait till my Rise coffee gets here. I ended up ordering, I already said this too, but just to confirm and let you guys know, I will order me some Rise coffee. I ordered an international subscription. My first box is going to be from Italy. I also ordered some creamer to go with the coffee. I ordered something called City Pop. It's supposed to be some kind of like gourmet, different flavors of popcorn. So we're going to be a video about that, a video on the Rise, a video on the international box. There's some things in my Amazon cart I'm still thinking about. One of them is like a crank cheese shredder. Because I got a box one, but like it's just really hard to clean. So I got the crank one. And I also have that juicer in my cart also. So I'm still thinking about that. Oh, I need to get a new mattress for our bed. We have really been neglecting ourselves. When I was out of town and at my brother's house, he has this wonderful Sealy mattress, pillow mattress. When I tell y'all, that bed feels so good. Like, it makes you really not want to get out of bed. And if you do got a bed, you want to go back to bed. It's so wonderful. And we got back here and got in this bed and we was like, oh, this sucks. So we got to get a new mattress. New mattress and new couch. Hopefully we can. We'll see what Mr. Man give us back. But, what else? I need to get some totes and take these clothes off of this rack. But I want to take some pictures outside in the sun with some of the outfits. I think those would be really cute. So we'll see about that. We'll see. It all depends on what these side effects are in a few days. Be very interesting if they are not bad, being that I gotta go to the doctor Wednesday and Thursday. Hmm. Um, yeah, so I wish I had some grapes. I could make me a fruit salad with these bananas and pineapples I got. That would be so good. When we got back, all the fruit that I had got that I was going to make a smoothie with, of course, went bad. I should have at least brought them with me on the road. That probably would have helped me not be stopped up, I tell you that. Oh, I hate that got wasted. But maybe I could get like the frozen bag of mixed berries. Maybe that's what I should have did instead of getting the fresh. Then that would have been fine in the freezer. I still got that one in the freezer. I need to open that up and make it tomorrow for sure. I skipped over the barbecue. I was going to do like a video or like a picture, but I just wanted to enjoy it. I got me some ribs, and then I got coleslaw and potato salad. My husband got a combination plate of ribs, brisket, and turkey. And then he got pinto beans, barbecue pinto beans, and green beans. And then I got some rolls. They gave us one little container of barbecue sauce each. And at first, they only gave us like 4 rolls, and I had ordered 12. What is it about guys who don't want to check the bag before they leave the store? What is that? I literally tell him all the time when I want him to go pick up something, check the bag. Why would you put yourself in a predicament of not checking the bag just to then find that you should have listened to me, tell you to check the bag when you spend so much money on food? Like, you spent your money. If they want to look at you crazy about checking the bag, let them do it. But then when it comes out that they forgot to put something in there, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both looking foolish. Check the bag. So he comes right back out, and I knew he didn't check the bag as fast as he came out. I'm in the parking lot, and of course, I'm like, there is only 4 rolls in here. My mind, I was like, I ordered 6, but then when I looked on my screenshot, I had ordered 12. So I sent him back in there to get 2 more rolls, but he comes back out with a box. And I'm like, oh, I ordered 12, didn't I? He was like, yeah, it was a separate order. I'm like, okay, but still, you know, me looking on my screenshot, it was a separate order that I added a little bit after I had added the first one, but they still put it on the same ticket. So why did they give him the one bag and not the other? And then who bagged up 4 rolls knowing I ordered 6? Was I supposed to get 2 each for the dinners? Maybe that's what that was. But still, like, how do you box those 4 up and not the 12? I'm just like, you. Oh boy. But he just has it so bad. Like, there's some ego thing where he does not want to open the bag in the restaurant to make sure he got all the food. It's like, why? Just to end up wanting to cuss and complain about the order not being done. But now it's your fault too. Open it and see if you have all your stuff that you paid for. Anyways, and then I saw this video where this guy was making a protein shake, and he had his cup on one side of the counter. He had the container of the protein powder on another side, and he was videoing himself making himself a protein shake. But it was like, to him, it was making sense somehow to scoop it and then walk over to where his cup was. And his girlfriend's in the back ground looking like, why? Why? And so she finally goes over, gets the container with the protein powder and puts it next to his cup. He goes, oh yeah, that makes sense. When I tell y'all, it struck a nerve, and inside all of the fucking, sorry, inside all the comments, everybody was saying the same thing, like, are you kidding me? It was called boyfriend brain or something. But like, that's just, is that what y'all do? And y'all really it really makes sense to y'all? I'm not at all saying that we don't do some strange stuff. But like, so today, when we got done eating, or at least when he got done eating, because we was watching this movie that we had tried to watch a few days ago, and we ended up going to sleep. So he restarted that over. So he got finished, put his stuff away or whatever. And it was some crumbs on the bed. I am sure enough thinking he is going to get these crumbs and put them inside of one of these bags, and, it's going to be okay. Do you know he looked at those crumbs and started flinging them on the floor and then got in the bed? And I looked at him like, I know you did not think that made sense. So now you need to sweep, because you didn't just put crumbs on the bed, on the floor. And again, like, it was okay. But then if I get up and I start sweeping the floor, then he gonna say, what are you doing? I'm doing fixing what you shouldn't have done. And then now it sounds like I'm nagging, but it's like, why did you do that? What made you think that was a good idea? What? Because I need to know. I want to know what you were feeling in that moment and why you thought that made sense. I need to know. I need to know. So he went to pick up my son from work, and I'm going to need for him to get the broom, and he needs to clean up the crumbs that he scattered or whatever on the floor. It's back to when we were out of town at my brother's house, because that it's still crumbs on the bed. He might as well go ahead and add these to the ones that he about to sweep up. But when we were enjoying the bed, not enjoying, but sleeping on that bed the very first night that we had got there, When I tell y'all, like, I was literally able to sleep next to him with no problem. He started out snoring like mildly. It was very like soft. It was enough for me to deal with, to where you could tell we were all like tired. And it was like I was tired to the point of I was able to fall asleep next to his mild snore. So you knew I was tired. And so the next morning, I was like, it's the mattress. It has to be the mattress. And he was like, this is good ass mattress. So, um, my sister-in-law was like, how'd y'all sleep? I was like, great. And she just laughed. And he was like, man, I'm gonna have to take that mattress and put it on top of our van when we go back home. I was like, that mattress is nice. It's so nice. Like the other two times that I went to go visit, I slept in the same room and I had the bed to myself. When I tell y'all, it was the best sleep ever. The neighborhood is so quiet and peaceful, and then a wonderful mattress, y'all. Oh, I love that mattress. I love it, love it, love it. So definitely gonna try to see if we could find that same mattress here. Whew, man. I want to clean this room up and make it look a little roomier and just, because this is like a little bit of chaos and I don't like it at all. I wish I would have took pictures with my husband to show off these rose pins that I had got me and my husband to wear, commemorating um this tattoo that my mom had went with us to get when my youngest son was, or not my youngest son, when my oldest son was a baby. She had went with us to get a tattoo, and she just like picked this rose and she got it on her back shoulder blade. So I had ordered these rose pins, and only me and my husband had them. Had it on over my heart, and he had his over his. But it was so cold that we didn't think about taking pictures. I'm sure we probably could do it here, but it would have been nice to do it there. But all the other emotions and um, um, just the being together and the time and the laughter was just so much more that was important. And it was so wonderful. I love it. I love it. It was just so wonderful. And this was the night, we did not have a repast. This was the night of her viewing. And the viewing it was something for me. Again, I'm not sure if I shared this, but when I got there to the viewing, I started to go in the room. Every time I'm about to share something with y'all, my husband shows up. He's back with my son. But when I started to go in the room, it's like I had literally like went through the door, came right back out. Cause like I saw her really quick, and like my heart, like my heart rate just started going really, really fast. Just knowing that she was in casket. So I stepped back out and just like was trying to get myself together. But my heartbeat, when I tell y'all, I could feel it. And so I'm just standing there. And my little brother was like, just take your time. Just take your time. Just take your time. He went in, and I'm sitting there breathing. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and get this, you could do this or whatever. I start to go in again, and I saw her for a longer time, and I lost it. Like, I started crying, bawling, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I walked back out, and my brother came, and he just held my hand, and he's like, you're going to be okay. Just take your time. So I sat out there a good maybe 5-10 minutes more. And I just started praying, and I'm like, please let me get through this. And so I just sat there and was breathing. And after a little while, I started to just go for it. And I went back in. And my brother was like, don't even go up to it first. Just go over and sit down and get your breath. And then when you're ready, you can walk up. Mind you, this neuropathy, I could barely walk anyway. I had a cane. So I'm just sitting in this chair and I'm crying, but I'm like also holding my hand over my face so, I can't see her. But we're in the room. My siblings are there. Some of them are up at the casket looking at her. My baby brother had saw her, and he went right to the back of the room and sat down. He was trying to get himself together. My other brother was by his wife, and they were like behind this couch just standing there. My niece was there. My nephew was there. So, and then my two of my sisters was there. So we're all in the same room, but, I'm just sitting in this chair trying to get myself together. And so finally decide to get up and go closer to see her. And my brother went with me. And I just stood there and I looked at her. And when I tell y'all, I am so tired of seeing people look so much different than the last time you saw them. Like, I expected the low weight because I remember that when I went to visit her the week or two before. But I was not expecting her to look the way she did. I was not expecting it. I'm pretty sure I said this in another video, but I just want to just reiterate. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, I wanted to see a more peaceful expression on her face. And I feel like she looked mad. I have a picture of her on her that we use for her obituary. I also have that same picture of myself in an 8x10. So I do have a more pleasant picture, but it just threw me. And so I'm standing there watching her, and my sister rubbed me on my back. My brother was standing there holding my hand, and I just like dropped my head on his shoulder. Man. Yeah, oh my goodness. I know that she's been sick, so she wasn't able to be the same that she was when she was able to talk and share stories and walk and all that type stuff that she was when she came to visit on before she got bad, when she came to visit when we lived in another state. But it was just the fact that she was still alive. And now that she is not anymore, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It's now I like ask for her, like, Mom, I know your spirit's there. Please help me through this. Please help me through this. Oh my goodness. So my husband has come home with some pillows that I'm guessing he is making sure that we get the mattress to match, is what I'm getting at, why he got these pillows, because these are some more expensive pillows than the little cheap ones that I bought a few days ago. He didn't come clean this bed off, though. Sweep this floor. He needs to do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a banana. I ate me some pineapples a little bit after I had ate the barbecue. But I'm gonna get a banana. Put my water back in the refrigerator so it stays cold. I'll probably add it to my smoothie tomorrow. We have orange juice too in there to add to it, so hopefully this smoothie comes out really good tomorrow. Because in my mind I have an idea, but when it's executed and it does not come out right, it irritates me. But I really hope that this comes out good tomorrow. So it's gonna be like, I think in the bag it's pineapple, peaches, peaches. It might be, it was tropical blend. Pineapples, peaches. I'm not sure if it's papaya. It might be pineapples, peaches, and frozen bananas. I don't know, y'all, but we'll see tomorrow. And then I need to slice up the squash and zucchini so that it's ready to be cooked. There is some salmon in the freezer, but I'm kind of iffy about eating it because it says wild caught. No, it says it says farm raised, and that's not good for you. It should say wild caught. So I'm kind of iffy. It has a orange color that is just very off-putting. Like, even the stuff that I was eating before that wasn't good, but it was not as orange as this salmon is. But again, I don't want to waste food. I really don't. My husband told me put it back in there, he will eat it. But it's like, but we have eaten so much chicken these past few days, like chicken sandwich, chicken wings, baked chicken, fried, so I might just go ahead and eat one piece with the salmon and some rice. I'm trying to do better, y'all. I'm trying to do better. Because I really don't want no more poison pumped into me. I really don't. Trying to drink more water. Walk around a little bit more. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Yeah. I'm sorry if I keep talking about my mom, but that's just what it's going to be. The lady was amazing. I have so many wonderful memories of her. So many teachings that she has taught me. If that's words, whatever. Like, man, so wonderful. So wonderful. All right. Talk to y'all on the next one.